Have you ever wondered why someone who says they miss you disappears? It's not always a lack of love or indifference. According to Carl Jung, it's often something deeper. Absence isn't just silence. It's a message from the unconscious, a shadow that activates without the person noticing. This video explains what's behind that painful distancing and how it reveals more about the other person's psyche and your own. Jung said relationships mirror our inner psyche, like a reflection. When someone misses you but avoids reaching out, it's not just disinterest or lack of love. It's rooted in the collective unconscious, where old wounds and defense mechanisms act without conscious permission. In that silent reflection, psychological shadows emerge, showing that someone's absence may reflect the emptiness they feel within. In analytical psychology, every interaction reveals hidden parts of ourselves and others. When someone pulls away, it can trigger deep emotional complexes in both the person leaving and the one left behind. What seems like simple distancing is an emotional reenactment, where repressed fears and desires vie for control. For example, someone raised in a home where affection followed intense fights might, as an adult, disappear when feeling true affection, not out of malice but because they unconsciously link love to pain or instability. Jung taught that relationships mirror our psychological shadow. Understanding this shows it's not about the other person, but what they stir within you. The silence of others awakens pains not born in the present, but reactivated from the past. This is where analytical psychology sheds light. Every external absence is an invitation to individuation. The other doesn't leave to teach you something, but because they're grappling with their own inner struggles, forcing you to face yours. Absence is more than silence. It's a coded message from the collective unconscious, a call to confront your shadows. Those who grasp this stop seeking answers in others' actions and start decoding the inner signals each relationship reflects. Jung noted that most choices people think are rational stem from the unconscious. When someone misses you but avoids you, it's likely not a logical decision, but the unconscious pulling up memories, traumas, and limiting beliefs. The unconscious is like a house with locked rooms, storing what we can't or won't face. Strong feelings like longing can unlock these rooms, but not everyone is ready to deal with what emerges. The common defense is to flee. Jung called this psychological projection, casting inner anxieties onto another and fleeing, thinking they cause the discomfort. Ever notice how some vanish after intense, genuine moments? Their unconscious sees the connection as a threat, prompting escape. Jung said relationships are a gateway to the unconscious. Those who dare to explore find the real battle is within, not with the other. Expecting coherence from someone trapped in emotional complexes is futile. It's like asking a sleepwalker why they're wandering. This isn't an excuse for bad behavior, but a clinical fact. Understanding this prevents you from crafting elaborate theories that feed your own psychological shadows. Ignoring emotional complexes and repetitive patterns keeps you stuck in cycles. Jung stressed that everyone carries emotional complexes, memory clusters charged with emotion, acting as invisible scriptwriters. In relationships, these complexes dictate how someone interprets love, rejection, and self-worth. If someone misses you but vanishes, they may be pulled by an avoidance complex from childhood. It's not a lack of love, but an inability to live it without replaying old tragedies. Jung warned, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. For example, someone who always falls for unavailable people isn't unlucky. It's a pattern. The unconscious seeks the familiar, even if it's painful. To break this, you must investigate your emotional history, not just vow to do better. Those who don't understand their complexes react instead of choose, interpreting others' distance as proof of their own inadequacy. This fuels emotional dependency, where each external absence confirms an inner belief. I'm not enough. Jung saw love without understanding the psyche as like flying a plane without knowing the controls. This ties to the psychological shadow, the hidden fears, desires, and traits we reject, but project onto others. When someone misses you but flees, they may be escaping their own shadow, not you. It's easier to see their pain in you than face it themselves. Jung explained projection as an attempt to dodge internal discomfort. For instance, someone fearing abandonment might leave first, blaming you for their fear. To break this cycle, Jung suggested retracting projections, seeing what bothers you about others as clues to your own unconscious. Without this, relationships become psychological battlegrounds, where the other is a villain or savior, not a person. Individuation, Jung's process of becoming whole, integrates shadows, complexes, and projections into mature consciousness. In relationships, this is vital. Nobody can offer what they haven't found within. When someone misses you but doesn't reach out, it reflects their level of individuation and yours in how you respond. Love isn't a crutch for unconscious lacks, but a mirror to see where light is still needed. Each absence is a coded message from the collective unconscious, urging you to look within. Instead of chasing external answers, ask, why does this absence hurt so much? What pain does it touch? These questions uncover old complexes. For example, someone who felt invisible as a child suffers not just from current rejection, but from a lifelong sense of being discardable. The other is just a trigger. The real work is healing that inner child. If this resonates, consider our 21 Days to a New You material. It offers 20 practical steps to guide you through deep self-discovery, breaking old patterns, and reprogramming your mind. The link is in the pinned comment. This shift sets the stage for understanding that healthy love comes from conscious choice, not need. Jung taught that true love exists only between two people who've faced their shadows. Love isn't blind instinct or dependency disguised as passion. It's a conscious choice by those who don't need each other to survive but choose to share life. When someone misses you but flees, it shows they lack the emotional maturity for that choice. Relationships driven by need are emotional traps, where each expects the other to fill an inner void. To break this, build a life that makes sense without a relationship. Find joy, projects, and purpose. Projection is key. People transfer what they won't face onto others. Someone who misses you but doesn't reach out may be projecting their fears onto the relationship, fleeing what your presence stirs in them. Meanwhile, the one left behind projects too, turning silence into proof of unworthiness. Jung saw relationships as soul laboratories, revealing emotional maturity. Nothing changes outside until you change within. Each painful absence or silence is a clue to what needs facing in your psyche. You can romanticize disappearance or use this knowledge to stop begging for emotional scraps. Absence hurts, but it reveals. When someone pulls away, they're often fleeing what you awaken in them. Choose yourself, build bonds from choice, not lack. Share this video if it moved you. Every absence is a silent invitation to find yourself. Thank you for watching.